bought a book that said how to incorporate in the state of Washington, filled out the paperwork, ran it down to Olympia, and on April 8th, 1988, we officially incorporated.
Yep.
I remember Mark describing it one time as, it's almost like being on a freight train going down a railroad track. You can't stop it. You just hang on.
When I started, there was 4 of us. 180 now, approximately. It's kind of a family-first firm. It's always kind of been that. When Mark and Guy were younger and their kids were younger, it was definitely a family-first firm, and that's always maintained that.
It was our philosophy that if a person spent the right amount of time with their family at home and on weekends, they'd be much happier and productive during the week.
But as a company, we've tried to maintain the family atmosphere. And that sometimes is difficult as you grow larger and larger.
We're kind of a family-oriented company, and that's the way Mark and Guy and Roger have always ran it.
It is important to us, and Mark and Guy started this idea that the company is about everybody.
It is like a family.
There are a lot of good engineering firms in Seattle. Ultimately, what will distinguish a firm from another is their level of service.
We really enjoy finding that solution. That's the best solution.
We bring a value to our clients. We bring a value to the projects that we work on. We try to be innovative.
We're a very proactive company. That's one of our goals on any project, is to be proactive.
If a client comes to us with even a small engineering problem, we don't necessarily turn it away because it's too small. We focus on it, and we give it the same amount of attention as we would on a major project.
We get 90 or 95% of our work as repeat clients.
We owe everything we are to our clients. I mean, we only exist because they desire us to exist.
I've never been, I want to be the biggest firm. I just want to be the best. And I want my clients to especially think that we're the best.
One thing that Mark and Guy have been able to do is hire a lot of great people.
It's like working with your friends. It's not like working with partners.
I credit Mark and Guy with never being too heavy-handed about how the company was going to be run, how it was going to be organized. They always had that freedom for innovation.
Guy and I have always felt that if you hire the right people and they're talented, you need to let them have some reins.
That's the reason that I've stayed with them for 18 and a half years, is they've allowed me to grow into, they've given me room to grow.
They let me go as a designer to pull together drawings and really have a lot of input into the whole process.
I think DCI has really reached an unquestionable high level of integrity.
We have a reputation in our industry that is stellar.
Whenever we're asked for the names of the best engineers, structural engineers in Seattle, their name is always at the top of the list.
I couldn't recommend them more highly to anybody, and I would know. Because I've fired more people than I've hired.
Clients know that we're going to work in a team atmosphere. We're part of the team, they're part of the team. Our goal is to make our project successful.
Because we're a team environment, we're always looking out, we're always trying to help each other out. We rely on each other. Yeah, and that's the way it should be.
It's been 20 years, and there's a lot of stuff that you can point to.
We're at a good spot at 20 years. I think, probably better than most companies.
We are very, very optimistic about the future, about the management group, and where the company's headed. So we are very proud that we actually made it this far with such a well-respected company.